Now, Prince Harry is threatening to throw all of the best-laid coronation plans out the window, with rumours swirling that he could pull out of the big day at the last minute. And while Meghan is no doubt planning her latest attention-seeking publicity stunt, her odd little hagiographer, this weird bloke Omid Scobie, made this bombshell claim on ITV's This Morning. Look.
Sussexes had to wait for some time to really get that confirmation that they were 100% welcome at this event.
But if Harry does turn up to the coronation, it will be the first time he's seen his family since a string of vicious interviews and the publication of his drivel-filled book, Spare. Not only will he have to confront the King and Prince William, but he'll also have to face Camilla, who he described as dangerous in one of several tirades against her.
The villain.
I want to sort of just briefly talk about your stepmother in the press. You say that your interests were sacrificed on her PR altar, to quote.
Those certain members have decided to get into bed with the devil.
How was she dangerous?
Because of the need for her to rehabilitate her image.
That made her dangerous?
That made her dangerous because of the connections that she was forging within the British press.
So, to talk about Harry's potential face-off with Camilla at the coronation, I'm delighted to be joined now by the Daily Telegraph's star columnist, Celia Walden. So, Celia, look, that only happened a few weeks ago, right? He's going to see his stepmother for the first time at the coronation. Surely it's actually Harry who owes Camilla an apology.
I mean, you would think so, wouldn't you? It's going to be a very awkward moment, that's for sure. But when you consider the reason that I get so annoyed about this, I've met Camilla a couple of times, and she was delightful, very down to earth, one of those people who immediately connects with you, has a great sense of humour, a bit of a mischievous twinkle in her eye, and the idea that it was such an easy target to go for her, wasn't it? It was just because he knows that there is all this baggage, and he thought, I know, I'll just play into that, call her the villain, and it seems incredibly unlikely. Obviously, he knows her better than I do, but I don't believe it.
No, indeed. And Celia, it's hard to believe now, but Prince Andrew was actually once Harry's favourite uncle. Did you know that? And a sensational new book has highlighted the uncanny similarities between the two royal outcasts, which extends beyond their shared low approval ratings. Sorry, that's mean but true. Both were naughty children. This is the thesis, okay? Both were naughty children, Camilla, that were indulged by besotted mothers. Both were womenizers in their late teens and 20s. Both fell in love with minor American actresses, and both have proved to be a massive headache to their families. So with the two Windsor spares always destined to cause trouble to the royal family, Celia, do the disgraced princes now risk destroying the coronation?
I don't think, Andrew's not going to be doing anything, I don't think it moving forward at all. Harry is just going to do a flyby, isn't he? Literally, and sort of drop in. It's an in and out. And I don't think he will do anything on the day, but I don't think he has stopped his revenge campaign by any means. And that apology he owes to sort of pretty much everyone there, I would think, as well as all the people that he mentions in his book. But I can't see him apologising to anyone, because I think everyone, he thinks the world should be apologising to him. But what they have in common primarily, Andrew and Harry, I think, is just a very strong sense of entitlement. And I think that is what differentiates them from probably some of the other members of the royal family.
And by the way, this isn't my thesis, Celia. It's a new book, isn't it, which claims all of these similarities between Andrew and Harry, which I sort of think it stacks up. But actually, what I find fascinating, I've done a lot of reporting on the royal family over the past few years, and I know lots of members of the public will be offended by this, but amongst the royals, they actually still really like Andrew, and they believe him, and they think he's acted respectfully over the past couple of years. That is certainly not how they feel about Harry and Meghan. And none of the minor royals want to speak to Harry at the coronation, Celia. It's extraordinary.
It really is. And actually, I know that our latest opinion poll, I think, had Andrew right at the bottom and then Harry, and then I think Meghan was somewhere languishing at 18%. But in America, there was a period, I don't know if it's still true, but not that long ago, Harry actually ranked below Prince Andrew, which was quite something.
That really is. That's a bad day at the office, right? OK, so Celia, how are you celebrating? And the big question, are you going to pledge the oath of allegiance?
I'm not, and I think that was a mistake. I think it's going to be a great day, but I do think that he should be. In fact, the king should be pledging an oath to us. You know, he should be.
That would have been nice.
Don't you think? No, but I think it is as a democratic. I'm totally in favour of the royal family, but the pledge, I think that was a mistake because it has not been done before, as I understand. So It was a new. And I get the idea it was to get sort of rouse some royal sentiment, but I think it was really the wrong time to get people to say that.
Yeah, and especially seeing it includes the heirs and the successors, which to bring this full circle, obviously includes Harry and Andrew. There you go. Well, look, have a brilliant weekend celebrating Celia. We will speak very soon. Star Daily Telegraph columnist Celia Walden.